I'm Tay,
And I'm Cedric.
and you're watching Tribe Time.
This was one of the best school trips that I've been on. It was so much fun with all of the girls, and even when we weren't doing school stuff, we were having a great time.
Would you recommend it to incoming student council officers and student leaders?
I would recommend this to any leaders within the school building, whether you plan on being an officer or not, both in student council and executive councils. My biggest takeaway was that collaboration is one of the most important skills that you can utilize as a leader, using everybody's strengths and weaknesses and mix them together in order to have the most successful outcome.
What made it worthwhile?
It was really cool seeing all of the different leaders from all over PA, whether they were officers or whether they were within executive or student council, whether they were on the state board or on the state student council officer. Everybody just kind of comes together and does, we just do our thing as leaders, and we can learn and build off of each other.
The student council officers got to meet a lot of guest speakers, but Scott Bakovich was the one that stuck with them the most.
I was like, she thought I was a teacher, I'll wear that as a badge of honor. I realized I had two options in that moment. Everybody say option one.
Option one.
I could ignore it, call the advisor Jamie, figure out where the training was that day and go there, or everyone say chaos.
Chaos.
I can see if I can sneak in and get my picture taken.
Why are you sleeping?
I didn't get enough sleep last night.
Let's go see why it's important to get enough sleep at night.
Okay, so how many hours a night should a student get for sleep?
They should get 8 to 10 hours.
So how many hours of sleep do you get per night?
7.
How many hours of sleep do you get each night?
4.
How many hours of sleep do you get per night?
7.
How many hours of sleep do you get each night?
About 4. That's all.
And do you have any tips for students to get better sleep at night?
Stick to a routine. So if you set a routine, do the same thing every night. Limit screen time 1 hour before sleep. That's a big one.
What do you think are good sleeping habits?
Going to bed early. Yeah, at least 8 hours of sleep.
Why is it important to get enough sleep at night?
So you have enough energy the next day to do anything that you want to.
What are some healthy habits to stay in this routine?
Get off your phone at a certain time and make sure you're in bed by the same time every night.
Why do you think it's important to go to sleep early?
So you can be well rested and have a good day the next day.
What are some healthy habits to stay in that routine?
Don't force yourself to stay up late. Don't watch TV before going to bed.
Traveling around the holidays can be stressful.
So here's some tips and tricks to help you get through it all.
Alright, so what was your most recent trip?
I went to Copenhagen, Denmark.
And what tips do you have for going through the airport?
Going through the airport, get through immigration, get through security. That's always going to be your longest part.
When going through security to get to TSA, make sure you have your passport or real estate ID ready along with your plane ticket. When going through TSA, make sure everything is out of your pockets, including phone, keys, any electronic devices you may have. What was your trip that you went on?
So I went on a river cruise in Europe that went from Amsterdam down to Switzerland over Thanksgiving.
All right, and what tips do you have on travel?
Well, be patient in the airport if you're gonna fly. It's crowded, people are crazy, there are kids everywhere. Pack things in your backpack that you maybe don't think you're gonna need, like spare underwear and a change of clothes, because airlines are losing luggage for people.
Some standard TSA rules that you should remember to follow when you're preparing for your flight.
A standard carry-on size bag is about 22 inches by 14 inches by 9 inches, and this can vary by your airliner. The standard weight for your check bag is about 50 pounds,
and this can also vary by your airliner. You can bring almost any pre-sealed food and drink items, but these can be taken by the TSA if they feel is needed. If this does happen, almost any airport will have some sort of store after the security checkpoints, and you can buy more food and drink from there. If you do not know if you can bring something in your checked or carry-on bags, you can go to the TSA webpage for a full A to Z list of what all will be allowed and if there's regulations for it.
The Italy trip will take place July 20th through the 28th, the summer of 2026. The requirements to go is you just had to take an art class with either Miss Morris, Miss Gagliardo, or past teachers, Miss Winter or Mrs. Erb.
You guys decided to do the Italy trip this year?
We wanted to give the kids the opportunity that has had art class to see like the artwork that they have studied and they have seen for examples for projects.
The Europe trip will take place in June 2027. To go on the Europe trip, you either have a high language such as Spanish 3, German 3, French 3, or you can have a high AP history class.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part is to see the kids and have them see something they've never seen, go somewhere they've never been, see history in real practice, practice their language in real situation. So that's all great.
What was the thing you liked most about the Europe trip?
In France, we got to see a lot of cool historical sites. So we went to the Eiffel Tower, we got to explore the Louvre, which was really awesome. And then in Switzerland, we got to do a lot of fun activities as a group. So we took a river cruise, we got to shop around, and we went to the top of the Swiss Alps.
Why would you suggest other people go on the Europe trip?
It's a really great opportunity that you get at a really young age where you might have to wait a really long time to get to do it again, and you get to do it with some of your best friends.
What is your favorite memory from your Europe trip?
My favorite memory is probably going to Switzerland and just seeing all of the huge mountains and then also going little train ride. I really liked it there. That's probably my favorite part.
Why do you think other people should go on the Europe trip?
I think everybody should to take a chance to travel at some point. It's just a really cool experience. You get to see a lot of different people, a lot of different things than you're normally used to, and it's cool.
Welcome to the inaugural WASH's Veterans Day event. Veterans Day, thank you, is an opportunity to reflect, remember, and show gratitude to those throughout our nation's history who have served and defended the United States of America. Their sacrifices have shaped our freedoms as they exist today, and we are forever indebted to our veterans for how they have established and maintained our freedoms. We are thrilled to have many individuals from the Waynesboro community and beyond here at WASH's today to honor and celebrate this day and to share their knowledge and experiences with our WASH's learners. And I am personally so excited to see and hear the various presentations as well.
Thank you, Ms. Kopko, for your words.
Let's go check out the Veterans Day activities.
I was really happy with it. I thought it was a big success. I think there's always room for improvement, but I think we had a very memorable and meaningful day. We want to have more activities that students can take a part on in like different sessions. I know some people said the day maybe could have been longer. Well, for our guests, a big thank you for coming in. I think it shows like the heart of veterans. They serve our country, and then when the school and the community ask for help, they want to come in and help there as well.
Thank you guys for being respectful.
I hope you guys learned something.